Hi Libra, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is your collective reading. Now, I'm not doing the usual uh, self reflection reading this week. I got a little bit bored of them. I will do some of them again, but I'm just trying to change up my offerings. So this week we're going to do a Celtic Cross. And yeah, if you've got any ideas on what kind of reads you'd like, please pop it in the comments. That would be lovely. I want to try and mix it up a little bit. I'm going to still do the monthly ones as normal. I'm going to do a love reading because everybody likes a love reading, but the finance and the self reflection, I want to try and swap them up. Maybe not every month, maybe every other month. But yeah, so I just want to see what I can do. Maybe just swap some spreads around and play around with it a little bit just to kind of give it a bit more variety. So if you've got any kind of readings that you'd like to be done, please drop them in the comments. It would be lovely. And I'll have a look and see what we can do. So first of all, I'm going to get you an angel number. See if we've got any kind of overall energy for the read for you. These cards are really, really, really awkward to shuffle because there's not many of them. And they're huge. So I'll probably end up splitting it in a second just to get the so 111 intuition for yourself, then a reminder from the universe to listen to your heart and trust your gut. So very much relying on your intuition then overall for your overall reading. That's not very good, is it? A bit of a glare sticking on it. Right. Let's get into this for you then. So what's coming in for Libra? What we got coming in for Libra Spirit? What's going on for Libra? Celtic Cross for Libra, please, Spirit. I'll turn those over when we get to them. Right, so this looks as though to me that you're longing for something. You might not necessarily be getting your emotions completely fulfilled. You might be holding them back, not necessarily expressing them. Very much keeping things to yourself, hoping that things will get a bit better, hoping that somebody reciprocates the same way potentially. But yeah, very much holding back a little bit. Now, we've got a Justice card as your blockages or your challenges and obstacles. So maybe you're holding back or you're not feeling quite so emotionally fulfilled because of some sort of decision that's being made. Maybe you feel that it's not being made fairly, maybe it's not been made yet, and you're just kind of waiting on that decision. It might not have gone your way. It could very well have been a decision that you feel wasn't fair, so it's kind of left you feeling a bit upset and a little bit empty, possibly a little bit negative towards the universe, feeling like you're not necessarily going to get what you want. It could even have just been that, maybe you've not made a decision yet on something and you're feeling empty and hollow because you haven't yet made that decision. Now, I'm showing that you want movement forward, you want a purpose, you want to know what's going on. You're trying very much to move forward, but it's going very slow. You know what it is you do want. You're potentially making your plans to go towards it. it could even be that you want slow movement. Maybe certain things go too quick for you and you want that slow and steady progress because you know that you'll get the outcome that you desire. Now, from what I can see, it looks as though certain things that have happened in the past, or your reasons behind it, is like a lack of, I'm not going to say strength or courage. I want to say stability. It feels to me more like there's potentially been a lack of stability. Maybe there's been a lack of vulnerability previously. Now, this could very well be that you might be opening up to someone. Maybe you feel a little bit emotionally cut off at the moment, and there could be certain things in the past. Maybe you've been keeping yourself emotionally cut off. You've not necessarily been vulnerable with someone, but you know that you've got to open up slowly, so you might be taking those steps to do that. It could very well be something else that you're trying to open up towards, but it does suggest to me that there's definitely a need of some courage and some strength to have that vulnerability to in order to move forward. Now it looks as though in the past there was definitely some cutting off, very much keeping your boundaries up, very much keeping people out, very much being independent as well with this Queen of Swords, not really wanting to let anyone close, just in case they lied, very much wanting nothing but the truth and only the truth, and very much cutting people out there. Now, in the future, it does suggest to me that you are going to have a lack of energy. Possibly you might run out of steam if you keep cutting people off. You might find that you're lacking a bit of passion towards certain things, especially if you've not connecting with other people. It's definitely suggesting to me here that you've not got much excitement going on in the future, and I think it's very much because you're being closed off. It might take with you, whatever this move forwards is, and I've got a feeling it's to do with opening yourself up a little bit. It's going to take some time, and I mean the Knight of Wands in the reverse, it is very much moving. It's like a lack of movement, a lack of energy, but the Knight of Pentacles is slow movement, so it could just mirror the slow movement, to be completely honest with you. Not rushing at things, not going too quick, taking your time with opening up. Yeah, so we've got how you're looking at things. You know exactly what it is that you want. You've looked at all your options, you've potentially tried a few out, you've very much made your mind up. You know exactly what it is that you want. You know exactly what it is that makes you happy, what your purpose is. You know what it is you want to do, and you're going towards it here. Now, around you, some people might feel like you're going too fast. Some people might feel like you need to slow down, take some time out, possibly heal. There could even be a lot of people around you that are doing some healing themselves. And it could be very much that's why you are looking at going slow, because you potentially know that you've got some healing to do, or maybe someone else that you want to move towards has got some healing to do. So in your hopes and fears, it's very much stress and anxiety. I'm not suggesting that you're hoping for stress and anxiety. Obviously, you're going to be very much fearing stress and anxiety and sleepless nights. Maybe it's very much the fear of the unknown. It could even be a fear of rejection, depending on what it is you're moving towards. With this Nine of Swords, though, being in the reverse, it does suggest to me that you are hoping that stress, anxiety, any depression is going to be relieved. You're hoping that it will all come to an end. So any kind of guilty feelings that you may have had in the past, any anxiousness, stress, anxiety about opening up, whatever's caused you to keep yourself blocked off and defensive, you're hoping that all of that will start coming down. So it does look like it's quite optimistic, to be fair, about the future, about what you want in. Very much hoping that the stress and anxiety will alleviate. And we do have a magician as an outcome. So it does suggest to me that you can actually do whatever you want. Your Whatever your plans are moving forward, you will get whatever you need to in the outcome. It very much suggests to me that you will, if you want to open up, you'll open up. If you don't want to open up, you won't open up. You'll have the outcome that it is that you want. You'll be able to make it happen. Whatever it is that you're wanting to happen, going about it the slow and steady with that Knight of Pentacles attitude, slowly opening yourself up, knowing what it is that you want, doing the healing. If you need to heal, letting other people heal that need to, you will get what it is that you want. You'll have that new start, that outcome that's been manifested. You'll have a lot of confidence. The magician, somebody that's extremely confident in their abilities, very much can make magic happen. And they can do anything. They'll have, whether it's emotional, whether it is passion, whether it is creative, you know, whether it's to do with your abundance. It's very much whatever you want to happen as the outcome, you'll be able to sort out. You'll be able to get it going, which is lovely. So very much going from, keeping your feelings to yourself to manifesting and having the outcome that you need. So it looks as though you're on a very powerful manifestation journey here. Very much, remembering to listen to your heart, trust your gut. Right, let's get you some Moonology cards and we'll see if we've got any kind of timelines for you on this. Just checking out thousands of cards. Beautiful. Okay, so we've got adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. A time to give rather than to take. New moon in Virgo. The energy is gaining momentum. A waxing moon and step out of your comfort zone. North node. Now, I'm not sure when the North node is, I'll be honest. But obviously the quarter moon and the waxing moon, you have those every month. So it does suggest to me that this is something that you're going to be looking at, over a period of time. Obviously with this Knight of Pentacles here, it is very much slow movement. So twice a month, you'll probably notice a little bit of movement forward, possibly, some certain things about yourself. You might recognize slight changes every couple of weeks. And then we've got the new moon in Libra and new moon in Virgo. So very much oddly, we've got two new moons in Virgo this year in August, September, and then new moon in Libra comes in October. So potentially August, September, October then is when you will be getting this beautiful outcome of manifesting whatever it is that you're actually wanting. So whatever it is that you're looking at changing up, whatever you're going towards, whatever you're planning to aim at, you'll have the confidence and it's going to happen for you, or is likely to happen for you, August, September, October. So very much in the summer months when it's nice and warm. I say October, well, I suppose technically autumn doesn't start until the middle of, is it September or October? I've lost the plot. Pretty sure I think it's September in it. So at least you've got two summer months in there, one autumnal month. Beautiful. Right, I hope you enjoyed your reading today, Libra. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anyone else that needs to hear it. And if you want to hear more from me and you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to press that subscription button. It will help pass the message on to anyone else that needs to hear it. Again, if you've got any suggestions on what kind of readings I could put out, it would be absolutely fantastic if you could pop those down in the comments, and I will have a look into them and see what I can get fitted in. But thank you very much for joining me, and good luck.